My name's Miranda, or Colbert Obsessed on LiveJournal and Twitter, and I'm the guest vlogger for this week. I believe the question of the week was, who is your favorite non-mainstream author? And I have two. One of them is Mark Ciricini, who helps to write the 24 Declassified series. There's two authors that do this series, and John Whitman is the other one. And Mark Ciricini wrote the first and the third book, and then like the fifth book. I think they switch off every other book, and Mark Ciricini does a much better job than John Whitman at staying in character, and that is a big thing of mine. If you're writing like a fan fiction, which is essentially what this is in book form, you gotta be able to stay in character. And I hate when people get out of character, so I don't really like John Whitman's 24 Declassified books, but I love Mark Ciricini's, and I think they're independent of each other, so you don't have to, have read this one to read the next one. So I would recommend the first one, which is Operation Hellgate, and the third, which is Trojan Horse. They're both very good. My other author is Raymond Benson, who writes under the pen name David Michaels, but he wrote the Metal Gear Solid book under the name Raymond Benson. And to be honest, the Metal Gear Solid book is really kind of bad because he takes Snake out of character all the time, and he like cuts scenes out of the game that were like really maybe not essential to the story, but really cool and like one of the best parts of the game or something. And yeah, I didn't enjoy this book. I don't think he did a good job. I almost took notes in it. Actually, I think towards the end I did take notes in it and saying, like, which parts were stupid. Yeah, there I said one, and I just saw stars. Yeah, there's one. Yeah, it's done poorly. I really didn't like this book very much. But when he writes under his pen name, David Michaels, he does a really good job. I read the first two books in the Splinter Cell book series. There's actually 4, and I own this one, and which is Checkmate, and I forget the name of the fourth one, but I have it. And I only read like a fourth of this. But the first two books, the first one I think is just called Splinter Cell, and the second one is Operation Barracuda. And those are both really good. They very much stay in character, which I appreciate. And yeah, those are really good books. I recommend them. David Michaels. But ignore when he writes as himself, because he does a poor job. Let's see. I just finished reading An Abundance of Catherines by John Green, and it was really great. I think very geek chic, honestly. I love that book. And I really love John Green. I like Vlogbrothers and Nerd Fighters and, etc. Badoo-doo-doo. And I am going to go to the bookstore this weekend, and hopefully I can pick up Paper Towns. I don't have money, so I have to get my mom to buy it for me. But, whatever. I've had to read something else, obviously, since I finished Abundance of Catherine. So I picked up Dearly Devoted Dexter, which is the second Dexter book by Jeff Lindsay. And the show, I don't know if any of you watch the show, but I love that show. Even though we don't get Showtime, we watched it on DVD. The show actually came from the series, which is rare. And I don't know. Maybe it's because I've seen the show first, but I don't think the book is all that fantastic. Where am I? I'm like, okay, I'm not that far in. I'm about 20 pages in. But he writes it strangely. Like, he refers to himself as Dexter a lot instead of remaining in the first person the whole time, which is more what the show is. But, I take it with a grain of salt because it's the book and it came first, and it deserves a little more respect, I think, because it's a book. I also recently played through the first 2 Splinter Cell games again. I don't know how many times I've done that, and I could quote you lines from it, which I won't do right now. I'll spare you. But we have a long weekend, because it's Good Friday, duh. And I'm thinking of maybe playing these again, because I love these games. I think I'll play the second one again. I think I like it more. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope this isn't freakishly long. I tried recording this the first time, and it came out to like 7 minutes, and I was like, that's ridiculous. Gotta cut that down. So I'm gonna go now. Thanks for having me as a guest vlogger, and I look forward to your guys' videos, and yeah, bye.